Hey, what's up, Texer? If you can give me any feedback on my mic audio compared to the game, that'd be helpful. Uh, Reinstalled Windows a few weeks ago, just getting OBS, everything set up, starting over. Uh, so today, Road America race. Hey, thanks. Lukey messaged me yesterday, and Lukey, if you see this, sorry, buddy. Um, I had not planned. I didn't think I was going to have time to get things set up in OBS. Um, but I love Road America, so I thought I would do some custom lobbies for a little bit before the GT4 race starts, which I think starts probably around noon, 12:50, something like that. Hey, thanks, Texas. Looks like we've got some lobbies already here. Not sure anyone would be interested, but we'll see if we can get some people going. I feel like I need to change this. So I'm going to do GT4 and GT3 since they've changed. I'll just go with this guy for now. Haven't streamed in a while, so I don't know if anyone will join in, but I'll try to get some things going here. I would do a 5-minute practice, maybe, just so that it gives people time to join in. Yeah, that looks good. It'd be nice to have some AI controlled cars. While people are not in when the lobby's small.
start pushing, mate. Tyres are looking good. Let's see what you can do out there.
Hey, what's up, Tom? Thanks. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Yeah, been able to mess with the GT4 and GT3 cars a little bit. I like the way they handle. I think my biggest complaint at the moment would be just the lap times are off compared to real life. They're slow. But they feel good.
Session over. Check and flag this lap.
We'll see how this, I assume you can join in progress works for practice and qualifying. I haven't actually used it yet. So Tom, you enjoying the update? All right, we'll go with 4. Oh, we got one joined in. This is, yeah, it will get better, I think. I mean, they're working hard. It's just a matter of Giants being patient, and hopefully at some point they will get a bigger player base. So this is my first time using the tire warmers since the update. I thought that would probably make it more enjoyable for most people. Hey, what's up, EJ? Yeah, slow these days for sure. I wanted to spam Road America with some races. One of my favorite tracks.
Okay, mate, let's make this lap count. Full send. Full send.
Hold on here. Trying to read and drive. Not a good combination for me. Yeah, he does a great job streaming. Yeah, I think the online player base just a lot of people play it. It's not as consistent throughout the day. Hopefully it grows.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, Tom, if they mess something up, he's not afraid to call it out. Nah, that's good, EJ. You've been working hard to grow that channel. Or I guess on the sim racing side, you have a really large channel outside of that. That'll have to be good enough. Not bad for 8 minutes or whatever. Maybe by myself. Is Robin still in here? All right. Yeah, hold on, EJ. I need to go use the bathroom real quick, but yeah, I'll answer that.
Perfect result. P1 mate, that's home.
Alright, I'm back. For some reason, my headset jumped to the Xbox. But yeah, EJ, everything's good. I had a lot. My nephews do soccer, club soccer and stuff, so I always try to go to that. But their season was finishing up, and then I got real busy with work right after that, and just kind of one thing after the other. And just on top of that, by the time things are still busy but slow down a little bit, you know, it just wasn't a lot going on in PMR, and I just kind of needed a break also, I think. So nothing bad. What's the race? 15 minutes. I think 6.4. Let's hope that's enough.
Come on, mate. Nail this start.
Alright, here we go. Where's the other GT4? Tires are not quite there yet. I need these guys to be bad in GT3 so that I can keep up. Hey, no problem, Tom. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Uh-oh, what happened? That was not good. Messed that up. Surprised he doesn't pass me. Messed that up a little bit. Hey, what's up, All Slick? Thanks, buddy. There he goes. On the brakes is a little too late back there. Overheating the tires. All right, one lap to go. Nice looking vet. Hey, nice, all slick. I haven't tried the Aston yet since the update. I've mainly only driven the Corvette and the Mustang. And a GT4 is the Mustang and the Audi. So I had fuel about right. Yeah, not sure, but I think we're about to find out.
What a race. That's P1, mate. P1.
.211 and 212. I want to say GT3s were about 10 seconds slower than GT4s in America. But .204.9 is really strong in the current GT3s, I think, because they're a little slow compared to real life IMSA. And low to mid 204 is pretty good qualifying time. 203s are really good in real life, assuming decent conditions. All right, let's see if we can get some more people in here. Must be something going on with LMU. Let's see some of the LMU guys streaming. Just hanging out by myself. $13. Where's that at this week? $15 laps, Lime Rock Park. We'll take the Mustang there. This could be ugly. So how does this work? Once I have, it says X to get notified. Do I? I'm just gonna wait here just to make sure. But yeah, well, Slick, how does that work? What does the notification look like? And does it give you a button that you can hit just to jump in? Yeah, considering there wasn't much time left, I didn't want to risk it. What do we? 10 minutes qualifying. Oh, perfect. Like, this is gonna be probably a disaster. Lime Rock is it's too small for MX5. It feels like half the time. At least when you're playing against people online. So I have no clue how much fuel to put in. We'll go with that. Hopefully all that's close enough.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
Whoa. I'm not even sure I've driven GT4 here before. If I have, it's been a long time ago.
Okay, let's push for pole. Give it everything you've got.
I'm going to dive underneath him. I think the setting a good lap time is probably not going to happen.
Yellow flag. Watch out for debris on the track.
Why am I not surprised? Oh, dude! Just hit your brakes and sit still, man. Ah. I mean, he didn't mean to do that. He was trying to get out of the way, and he was trying to judge where I was going to go. But yeah, you're better off just if you're moving, hold your line and try to sit tight. Ooh, that curve.
Come on, let's take this pole. Maximum push now.
I don't think I can get a clean lap in, much less get the pole. Go, car, go!
That's the fastest lap. Nice one. Yellow flag. Be careful.
Tire pressures are way off. Just drifting it around the corner. Hold on. How many laps is the race? 15. Wow. I have way too much fuel. Yeah, all slick, super slow. I feel like with the right setup of 55 is slow here. Should be able to do a lot faster than that. Go ahead, buddy. I've already got a decent lap in.
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
Okay, I can't. I felt like that was on the line, but good to know. take the checkered flag.
End of session, mate. Checkered flag this lap.
Make sure we're all good. I guess, yeah, 4.4 is where I settled, I think. I think this guy has a YouTube channel. At least that name seems familiar. It seems like I've seen that name pop up.
Yes, that's pole position. Amazing result, mate.
Sounds good, Oslick. Yeah, so I think the way they react, it requires skill, but they don't kill you unless you just really do something stupid. My only complaint is that the pace is a little off the real life pace, but if they can adjust that while keeping how it drives the same, how it handles, I really like it. Slick's not gonna let you buy with much. All right, I'm up front, but it's got me on the outside. I always like the inside. I don't know. It just seems weird. Especially at this T1, I do not want somebody coming up my inside.
You can win this.
Somebody got a good jump back there. Gotta be careful not to toast my tires. Something is way off with the leaderboard. I messed that up.
Nice work, that's the fastest lap. Keep sending it.
Hold on, guys. This track is so short I can't keep up with chat and pay attention to the road. I feel like I just need to protect my tires at this point. Not too bad on the pressures, at least the left side. Trying to keep my laptop screen from going to sleep and drive at the same time. It's the only way. I prefer the other units, but they're not precise enough to get where I'll be able to see what I need to see. Whoa, that was close. Front's 26.1 and the rear's 27.55. According to the Headroom files, it's still that. At least that gives you the optimal pressure from how it's distributed throughout the tire. Hey, what's up, Helen, bro? Just roasting some tires. Hey, thanks, Oyster. Not want to do that. That curb is deadly. I need to let the tires cool down, or else I'm gonna biff it. Alright, one more easy lap, and then hopefully they'll be cooler. Stay off that curb, that'll help. Alright, that's better. Thank you, sir. I always race, like, rarely do it. I mean, it has happened, but usually I get very good people when I'm passing back markers. Very respectful and aware. Hopefully I've got enough fuel. I think I do. It would be nice to know how far behind second place is. Good race, everybody.
Hit for fuel. Hit this lap for fuel.
Well, I was not planning on doing Lime Rock Park today. Hey, what's up, AJ? I've done very little sim racing for the past few months. Trying to do a little stream today. Excited about Road America weekend, and was able to get things set up. How about you? You still doing any PMR, LMU, anything?
Sensational drive. That's the win. Fantastic stuff.
Well, that's nice. The save, it flashes the screen so you know it worked, or hopefully it worked, but it doesn't freeze it for several seconds. So that's good. I don't know that I want to do that again.
Here he comes. Got another one 3 back.
Your game kept crashing? That's not good.
They're coming. Another one right on you.
See if maybe I can get a Road America lobby going here. Probably not.
2 Porsche P cars. 4 back. 4 back. 2 of them.
Yeah, join in. I'm not sure. I've only driven 2 of the GT4s and 2 of the GT3s. I'm not sure what's fast. There may be an issue with the ballast. So I was messing with a mod on my own machine and trying to change the weight, and it didn't seem to work correctly. So I wonder if it's affecting, if it's just that car or affecting other cars. See if I can catch up with some of these chats. Okay, so client side fix. Hopefully, maybe we'll get that this week, a hot fix. What is overdrive and reverse? Are you just messing with me, EJ? What is that?
P-car coming. P-car 1 back. Minus 9.4 now. Minus 9.4.
Oh, that's not good, AJ. I'm gonna ready this up. I don't know if anybody will join. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Oh, wow. Yeah, the one thing I noticed when trying to make my own BOP was the changing the ballast did nothing, which makes me think that maybe the BOP for the cars in the game is not working. I didn't check to see if it was just the Corvette GT3 or not. We got one in here, Aaron. The AMG GT4 was really good before. I wonder if it's still pretty good. Yeah, is it all cars, EJ, or just the GT4, GT3? I wonder if changing gear ratios and locking stuff down if something. That's an odd one for sure. All right. I feel like tire pressures were slightly high during the race the last time. We'll change it to that. Felt like these ended up being slightly high too. How are your lobbies doing, EJ? I haven't streamed in a while, and it's early, so I didn't expect many people. It'd be nice to get double digits. Oh, we got AJ in here. I see some Graham Games. Look like he joined in.
End of session, mate. Check the flag this lap.
Hey, what's up, Drift? Yeah, I feel like that's most games. It can be pretty bad in this one. So I don't have an op. I mean, I guess if we had a lot more players, then I could lock it down and do a password or something. It'll probably be a while before that happens. Yeah, I feel like this update, GT4, GT3s feel pretty good. Hopefully, if they can, fix the relative timing issues and little things like that quick, can start moving the needle.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Watch out for debris on the track.
thanks, Jester. I did not. I saw my number jump, but I did not get a message saying I was rated. So sorry about that, Jester. I do appreciate it though. My tire pressures are probably going to be a little low for qualifying. Oh. Looking at chat and almost biffed it.
Maximum attack now. Go for pole. Go for pole.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything else. Outside of GT3 and GT4. Yeah, I hope to, but I don't have a lot of time right now, so it may take, yeah, I'm not going to have an update out this coming week or anything. I'll probably do GT4 first. It also depends on if there is a ballast issue. If something's going to get fixed, then I'll wait on that, but well, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad it helps. Yeah, I would say my bass tunes are okay. They're a good starting point. I haven't kept up. I'm sure there's some people who've got things a little more dialed in at certain tracks. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to have to bump the tire pressures back up. Yeah, you would have to have something like in Forza. Oh, that was bad.
That's the fastest lap overall. Keep pushing.
Wow, it wasn't that good of a lap, to be honest. Hey, so EJ, I'm not aware of any drama. Yeah, I've been totally out of the loop as far as Discord and different things. Is that what I did last time? 6.4? So no GT3s this time? Oh, so AJ went with the Aston Martin. I thought he had the AMG. Maybe he switched. Yeah, I'm not aware of anything. Maybe it was Aaron that jumped into the AMG. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You got pole. Great driving, mate.
Yeah, I don't think I think it probably looks better for the game that Ian Bell, but I don't think he's been holding the game back. The new physics, yeah, I think it's an improvement over the previous GT3, GT4. The times are just a little slow compared to real life at the moment. I think that's enough fuel. At least I hope so. should have a good battle here with AJ. Oh, I liked it. That maybe it was always there in custom lobby, so we have the time remaining. That's nice. Okay, old slick. Yeah, my times I'm seeing are a little slower than the real life IMSA times. But it could depend on the track. I've only driven like 2 tracks. Because I know before it would be fast at some and slow at others. Man, somebody got a really good jump back there. Here we go, boys. Graham Games. This is going to be a good race, I think. Nice. I'm down on top end, unfortunately, in the Mustang. I did notice that. AJ is pushing it. Yeah, I think you're mixing up race pace versus qualifying pace. I'm talking about qualifying pace. It'll never, until they get the certain aspects right, race pace will always be too fast if qualifying pace is accurate. Whoa! That's where we're getting different, oh slick. Because in qualifying here in GT4, they're going to run like the record's probably like 213.5, something like that. So high 213s, low 214s under decent conditions. My tire pressures are still really low. Hopefully they come in soon. The one thing, the GT3s feel a little light. I need to work with the force feedback strength and get that dialed in. Like the Mustang GT4 feels really good to me. That if the ballast isn't working correctly, that could be big for BOP issues. Oh, relative times are no longer working. He's got better top end, so it doesn't matter.
You fastest lap. Great job.
Ah, this is such a good race. Nothing I can do. I think he's going to have me unless he messes up. Yeah, it's tough because they change. It's not small changes either. "5 minutes, AJ." Can I go for it in the kink? Oh! I'm gonna give it back. Take it, AJ. That was too risky. Oh, 2 laps left. Somebody took out cones there. Oh, go, baby, go. No! There we go. He saved it. Coming up the inside. He's got the top end on me though. I should be able to brake a little later. We'll see. Well, that was a good battle. Good race. Hey, Graham, I'm not sure if you're still there. Sometimes the Alpine is not that competitive. Good race, AJ. Okay, Drift God. Did not know that. Oh, was it all slick? I know it wasn't. And then I guess 1.6 they updated GT4 maybe. And then it was pretty good. But yeah, I'm not sure what the latest update. AJ, you had me sweating. Like I worked up a sweat. That I had to work for that one. I mean, really, you had me. I'm guessing your tires started to give out a little bit. You ran a little wide through the kink. If not for that, I wouldn't have been able to pass you. So I'm guessing this thing will finish the race on its own. It's been a while since I've done custom lobbies. Oh. Yeah, there was going into turn 2, somebody messed with one of the boards. I think it was turn 2. And threw me a little off. But yeah, being off at all, going to the kink if you're pushing it, will definitely push you wide.
Out there today. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do something, but all of my options are grayed out. There's nothing I can do. Like the finish weekend says 0, but it's grayed out. I can't do anything. There we go. It just kicks me out. Well, that was a lot of fun. Let's back out. First of all, let's see. Okay, Drift God. Yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't tried the Porsche yet. Wow, he's got a big lobby fatality. Let's go back and see what's happening in ranked real quick. Hey, sounds good, AJ. Yeah, enjoyed it. Great battle. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. It's GT. Where's GT4? I guess we just missed it. Yeah. Why does it give me double points? So I did one race, but I got points for both. Is that a bug? Oh my goodness. Yeah, EJ is not liking that. 992. I haven't driven those in a long time. Don't know if I want to do that. Bug, okay. Yeah, it makes it difficult. I'm thinking about doing a Road America, but making it shorter. No one's doing Road America. We'll just go. Oh. Let's do laps here. Well, 10-minute race will probably be better. We'll do 10-minute qualifying just to let people come in if they want.
Fangio comes second and Malioli third, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
Yeah, has anyone checked the physics? From the little bit of contact I've had with other cars, it does seem better than it was. It's weird. It seemed before this past update, it was almost like it got worse at some point. I don't like 1.6, 1.7. I don't remember it being quite as bad as it was before this update. Hey, thanks, Drift God. Have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Maybe we'll get some people in here. Is there a car class I should add other than GT4 and GT3? Oh, wow. Yeah, get some rest. I'm too old to stay up that late. While we're waiting here, I'm gonna look up real quick what time the TCR GT4 race starts today. Got Aaron in here. Oh, he's in the Mustang this time. All right, let's see. Where is it? So it starts around 12:50 p.m. my time. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Andre. I'm just Road America. That's where IMSA's at this weekend. So there'll be some races today and then the big race tomorrow. Um, so I just created a lobby trying to get as many people together as possible, do some races at Road America. I've only got it set up for GT4 and GT3 at the moment, just because they got the latest update. And I like those cars. I like the Me Too cars, as they call them. Aaron, I will probably back out if we can't get more. Hopefully we can get more people in. Hey, sounds good. So I'm not going to lay down a qualifying lap. I might just hang back and have some fun here. Whoa. What do I need for the race? 6.4? Oh, I'll do 6.6. Oh, it's only 10 minutes, so... Does anyone know what the target per lap is? I can't remember. We'll say 0.8. Hopefully I don't run out of fuel. Spectate looks so much better. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but do you guys remember what it looked like when the game first released, or for the first couple months? When I'm driving in cockpit view, I can notice a big difference in the graphics with this past update. I'm not sure if any of you guys out there play BeamNG, BeamNG.drive or whatever, but different people have taken like tracks from the original Assetto Corsa and made them mods into the game. I wish Straightforward could, pay someone to do something similar and for the tracks that they don't have in the pipeline in the near future, so that we could have all the IMSA tracks, or at least like Road Atlanta and the key ones, Watkins Glen and those tracks. Then they could always update it with a better version later. Oh, I forgot the name of the stream is test, just because I see what you're asking now, Andre. It's test because I reinstalled Windows a few weeks ago, so I'm just now getting OBS and what I used to stream set back up, and I wasn't sure how well it would work. we got the Cayman. I think they're going to discontinue that, I heard. They're going to make a GT4 variant of the GT3 car. I like that the ride heights look more natural now that we can't slam it into the ground. Oh, we got a fifth. All right, how much time do we got left? Oh, we're already in overtime. All right, give me just a second, guys.
Not ideal, no time was set. We'll be starting from the back of the grid. We're going to have to pass a lot of cars to get some points.
All right, my bad. Let me get my gloves on. Get a sip of water. Yeah, I have not tried the Porsche, but yeah, the rear end was pretty loose in that one. Hopefully I got enough fuel.
Keep focused.
There we go.
Let's get a good start. Take some of those cars off the line.
Hey, what's up, Lukey? Reading chat, I missed the start here. That's alright. Lukey, I ended up getting things set up this morning, so I decided to do a little stream. As of yesterday, I didn't think it would happen.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
Hey, way to stay on the brakes there, though. He could have came out. Nice job there. Yeah, does everything sound all right, Lukey? Like my voice compared to the game audio? I tried to set it best I can remember how I set it in the past. Nice.
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
Alright, let's see if we can run down Mr. TX3. Project Motor Racing, everybody's favorite sim. Nice, Lukey. Whoa, what are we doing? Oh man, I wanted you to make me work for it. Oh, Lukey, you're gonna love it. How far behind me is? Well, I wouldn't expect, everybody thinks LMU's polished, but they have usually severe server issues after every update.
Great job.
Where's he at? There we go. Now we can ride the bumper. Test that net code. some proper racing here. The Mustang has the handling on all of the GT4s, it seems so far, but the top end is not good. This is GT4 and GT3 multi-class. Oh, nice, Loopy.
We did it! That's P1.
Good race. BeamNG is coming to PlayStation. I'm guessing not Xbox because of the Series S. No problem. Switch it out. I think I'm going to do one more race, guys, and then I need to eat something, and then I'll probably watch the race while I do some stuff around the house. The what is it? The Michelin uh, Pilot Sport Challenge or something like that. So it'll be the TCR and GT4 cars. They call it, I think, GS. And then tomorrow will be the 6-hour race. All right, I'm going to ready up, do one more. Yeah, well, slick. Like Road America tends to be absolute chaos for the WeatherTech race with the hypercars and GT3s. 6 hours of that should be entertaining. Mustang GT4, it feels really good, but the top end isn't quite there compared to the other cars. But there could be an issue with ballast that's making if that's not working correctly, then maybe the other cars, that would change things. We'll see. I did encounter an issue there when I was working on a mod. Yeah, it was slick. Laguna Seco was. I didn't expect the number 4 Corvette. They kind of got lucky with their strategy there. I think they finished second that race or something. Yeah, the Audi. So I normally prefer mid-engine cars just because I like you can just kind of nudge them into the corner. They're very pointy. But I would say pace-wise at this track, it's with the setup, it's similar to the Mustang. I don't know what's fastest. Those are only 2 I've tried. Lukey, it's better. The GT3 and GT4s, I like the handling. They've definitely changed some stuff within the suspension, how it works, feels better. But there's still a lot of little bugs. The game's still plagued by a lot of little frustrating bugs. Let me look at the standings here. Oh, we've got a few people in. Nice. Oh, Lincoln Clay's in. What's up, Lincoln? Mr. Fandan. Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, no worries. Hey, what's up, Combustion Gamer? Yeah, I noticed against the AI and here in multiplayer, in the straightaways, everybody kind of smokes me so far. But the handling is really nice. I have made adjustments to it, so there's that. I had to make it rotate a little better. So far, the default setups seem pretty safe. I mean, they're not far off. But if you're trying to push it to the edge, they are a little understeering, which is to be expected. Maybe with Eris doing all of this, I'm sure he's got his hands full trying to update the different classes, but it'd be nice if they would do something for people, like a kind of like a default setup for each track that's on the safer side, and controller players or people who aren't that experienced, and then a more aggressive setup. Static jack. All right, we got the GT3 out on track now. They did. So you're seeing it in action. I just create a server, jump into qualifying, and most of these people outside of Aaron, I think, joined and TX3 after I started the lobby. Hey, Oil Slick, did you see the BOP for GT3 this week? Dude, the Corvette and Porsche got... I mean, the Corvette, they usually make it the heaviest car. I'm guessing that's just because it's so good handling and with tire degradation. But the Porsche this week is even heavier. It'll be interesting. Qualifying will be this evening, so we'll get a sneak peek there. But hopefully they can be competitive. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about those guys is they don't. So they usually only give weight and power, and there's other things that usually in GT3 the only other thing you pay attention to that changed most time is the rear wing, the minimum and maximum. Like at Sebring this year, the Corvette had to run basically its Le Mans setup because I want to say its rear wing, what it could use was between like negative 1.9 degrees and 1.9 or 2.1 degrees or something. Normally, it's always a minimum of 5.9 up to the maximum. So it was a very strange setup this year at Sebring for them. But I was surprised to see the Porsche being that heavy at Road America. They did max the power out though. Yeah, I'm a big, like, I like Corvette and Cadillac. I was never a huge Corvette guy growing up, but the C8 just looks so good. I was like a Dodge Viper, Acura NSX, that kind of stuff growing up. Those are the cars I really liked. Outside of the typical Ferrari F40 and stuff like that. Yeah, combustion gamer. I mean, someone who's as experienced as Eris, and he's a really good driver from what I've seen. I think a lot of people would be more willing to jump in if they had those options. even though we have options in the mod stuff I create and everything. One, I normally don't get stuff ahead of time, so it's always going to be after the update, before I can update setups. But you know, he's so involved in the process, he could knock out you know, multiple aggressive bass and everything per track. I don't really have time to do that. Yeah, well, it's like the Viper was, like, I don't know, just something about that car. It just looks so good. I think downforce wise and everything, they're not quite as strong, but they have better top end when it comes to the hypercars. Yeah, I think having someone who's very opinionated, has his level of experience is a good thing. You know, I'm sure I like the changes they made so far. I'm sure I'll not like something at some point in the future, but I like the direction it's going. I also think there was and there still is a lot of stuff, but in the physics engine, like a lot of stuff's there, like he's talking about, but some of the stuff needs tweaking and fine tuning. Some of the stuff was there, but maybe not being used or working properly yet. And over the last, what, 6 or 7 months, they've kind of worked out some kinks there. So he's coming in at a good time. Nice, Lukey. Wow, yeah, the pictures I saw in that video, it looks incredible. Yeah, Combustion Gamer, same here. I think he's probably got his hands full right now. I haven't. I should be subscribed to his channel. I need to check that. I don't know if he's streaming. I haven't seen anything outside of the normal update live streams or whatever. But I would imagine at some point in the future he'll get more consistent with that. I think that'll help the game a lot. Oh, we got Sir Silver in here. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. You know it, Lukey.
Unfortunately, there's no time on the board. We'll start from the back. You will need to get your elbows out.
Yeah, Andre, it still needs a lot. I'm hoping that they have more stuff worked out by the time the endurance pack comes out. As far as proper leagues, yeah, I'm hoping it'll, by November, December, you'll really start to see like it's either there or close to the more serious leagues. Can use it next year if there's people playing it. You know, it can be an option, whereas it was not an option. PMR and Rinsport were not an option this year, really. I'm not sure if those tire pressures are right. We'll stick with it.
Focus on the lights.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff, like the career. I didn't see qualifying times. to know where I would stack up here. I don't know if I need to be super aggressive or just hang back. Whoa! That was unfortunate. Oh, sorry. Was not trying to block there. I just was naturally drifting over. Go ahead. You're gonna have the top end on me. I'll probably be able to outbrake you, but I don't know. That Porsche rotates really well. It might be too strong. Or at least it did in the past. See if I can get the run on these guys. Killed my momentum there. Now, if I get outrun by another Mustang, that just means that they've nerfed me.
You just pumped in the fastest lap.
Sorry, I wasn't. Go ahead. I'm not that worried about winning. I didn't mean to scare you there off the line. I can normally brake a little later there, but yeah, that depends on the setup too. Messed up my gearing back there. That's the first time the game stuttered all day. We got Lincoln behind us here. He's got a YouTube channel. That was bad. That's not good. I'm just now seeing some chats. Hey, sounds good, All Select. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hey, sounds good, Combustion Gamer. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully the future is bright for PMR. Got 2 more laps and my knee's so stiff it's kind of hurting from holding it in a certain position too long. I wish on race weekend, starting on Friday, they would have online races at that track for the tracks they support, like this one, just non-stop. Alright, only one more to go. Hopefully I don't cramp up from being dehydrated. I did not go off the curb there. Come on now. Hold on just a second, Howling Brown. Let me get on the straightaway. Yeah, I've only tried a handful, but I like it so far. Yeah, Holland Bath, I like them. At least when it comes to qualifying pace, they're a little slow compared to like the real life IMSA, but oh, messing up here. But I like the way they feel. Like they don't want to kill you, but it's not as easy as it was before. Like it takes a little skill, like good timing and all that. It rewards it. Whereas before, I feel like you could get away with too much and it didn't really penalize you. Good race, everybody. Yeah, so I think they did a good job. I think it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, thanks, Lukey. See how long it takes for the kick me out. So today at 12:50 is the start of the TCR GT4 race at Road America. I'm pretty sure 12:50 Eastern Standard Time. I'm pretty sure they streamed that on YouTube for free. Anyone who's interested, I'll probably have it on in the background as I do stuff. I think it's only a 2-hour race for that. And I think my race pace of 2:16.3, I imagine it'll be interesting to see where that's at. That was my best lap, 2:16s. That'll probably be similar to real life race pace, but the qualifying pace is faster. Depends on if they're having to save tires or fuel. And I think Oil Slick pointed that out, that the pace is similar to race pace, but qualifying pace is slower. Wow, this is taking forever.
Yes, mate. Amazing drive. You are the winner.
Well, that was going to be the last race of the day for me. I need to eat some lunch and get some stuff done around the house. Appreciate everybody who stopped by, who joined in. Lincoln, Andre, Aaron, Silver, AJ, and everybody who joined before. That's right, it won't save itself, Lookie. Hey, thanks, buddy. Great talking to you as always. Alright, so I'm going to back out here. Alright, guys, I enjoyed it. I'm not on a set schedule yet, so we'll see. I'm not sure about next weekend or when the next stream will be, but hopefully we can get back on here sooner rather than later. But thanks for joining in, guys. Hey, yeah, Andre. And I'll catch you all later.